And I am a dumbass, and I just realized my mic was muted. So, welcome everyone to the rave. That first 9 minutes did not happen. I am dumb. But yes, this game is the 4th game in the Metroid franchise. Debuting and releasing on 2002 on the Game Boy Advance and co-releasing with Metroid Prime 1 on the Nintendo GameCube. This game is the result of the poll I held several weeks ago, where you, the viewers, voted on which game should be played. Should be played. You didn't hear that voice crack. Being Metroid Fusion or Metroid Prime Remastered. So, following this, I will be playing Metroid Prime. And while I have finished this game, I have beaten Fusion. It was a long time ago. Very long time ago, I think. God, 10 years? Oh, I feel old. But, I also never beat Prime. So as part of my variety game clearing list, I will be re-clearing Fusion and finally finishing Metroid Prime. Without further ado, let us start. We can only start a game. We cannot copy or erase data. Actually, you know what? We erasing. I'm starting off a fresh save on slot A. I'd been assigned to watch over Biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to the Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatched in my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. I'm slurring my words. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart. And now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. I feel like that's just of me taking the ship. Or taking of the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. Makes me recall my other CO. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388 as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is yet unclear. Investigate. Quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You're still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Salmon. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Now go to the quarantine bay. and this is the game. And just as famously as the Metroid games allow, we start off with nothing. Quiet. The quarantine bay is ahead. Bio signs are confirmed. Be careful. Something blew out of that capsule. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduced, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccines work so quickly and so well. But it also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, but pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species. Violent one. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Sam. I'm already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. Maybe our chance to exterminate them, but you're only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Your objective clear? Now get going. I've released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Now we can open up normal doors. Frog. Let's see what's up there first. As you can see, the X can turn into whatever they can. Okay, those are green doors. Those are level 3. No, 2. Level 2. And now we have zombies, and then those corpses just turn into puddles of biomass. Freaky. I received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies that your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Objective clear. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Thanks, computer. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic. But Adam made it sound dignified. I respect him with some irony. I named the computer after him. Here we have one of our many data rooms. Now we hold R button, and we can use missiles. Electrical interferences have knocked out the elevators on the main deck. Maybe related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. Located here. I'm reading huge biosigns. I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Now note how the text is green. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Find a way to the target. So, yellow X restore our HP. Green X restores our missiles. As we can climb. And we have our first missile tank. So showing off everything, note how the room we're in has a dot. A solid dot like that means we have obtained the item in the room. An open dot signifies that we have not found an item in the room, like right here. But through simple means of that, just finding, we already have 20 missiles, which is already impressive. Going to save. Save frequently and often. That's the best thing I can say for any Metroid game. And by no means is this a speed run. Okay, come on. Now, Red X will completely restore a large amount of energy and missiles. And right here we have an energy tank. This increases our max HP. And welcome to our first boss, a Core X. That you? Now you use missiles to damage the shell of a Core X. Depending on which one it is, depends on how much it takes. And once you shatter the walls of a Core X, you are free to absorb it. A Core X restores complete energy and weapon stock. Hold on a moment. Sorry about that, the answering machine was going off. Now we have Morph Ball. An unexpected development, but Adam did say that we can restore functionality from absorbing Core X. There we go. Samus is much more mobile in this game than others, mainly just due to the fact that they can mantle. And there's a scientist's corpse right there, which, oddly enough, has not been absorbed. Funny that. Now since we have missiles, we can enter this room. And which is a recharge room. Recharge rooms restore all of our energy, as well as our weapon supply. Saving. Excuse me. I forgot we don't have bombs. Tragic. Samus, as I feared, the breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Like the one SRX, shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Like the one's a simulation of the SR3A8's ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Use navigation room just inside for further breathing. I'm not sure, but I think whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. Let's go! But first, I have a room to explore. You... free shit. No. That was pain. And welcome to the one thing that scared the dickens out of me when I was a kid. Oh man. Just... EX are a beautiful and horrifying concept. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful, certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Listen closely. The X and Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. Humans want to alter the environment to their needs. They're already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Objective clear? Get moving. Need to come back there. Piece of crap. Over here. Okay, they just decided to run off. I believe the green X restore 2 missiles per hit. But also, if you know it's there, there's a GameCube. There's a GameCube in that rubble. A cute little Easter egg. And we get a second E-Tank. And yes, if you're thinking that's a space pirate, you are correct. They can mimic space pirates. We cannot get everything in here just as yet, but we will be taking that missile tank. Crap. There we go. One down. Ow. There we go. We haven't saved in a hot second, so we will save. X. That was a lesser Corax. But now we have the charge beam. But what this also passively does... Ow. Hit my tongue. Is it increases the size of our beam by 1 shot. What we can do is use a charge shot instead of missiles. A fully charged beam shot has the same penetration power as missiles. So in the case of an event you are out of missiles, you do have a way to fight. Wheel. Aha! I knew it was still there. That's called wall jumping. It is fairly difficult, even with the tweaks that Fusion made to the overall engine. Why can't I have gotten to that room? Let me go back and go to that room. That's the one thing I'm curious about. Oh. That's why. And get back there. And I'll circle around once I do a item cleanup. Okay, this is the lava room. I want to press minus. And I'm really about to go double all the way back there, aren't I? Now we can actually kill enemies twice as fast now. Almost now on a free missile tank. That would not have been very smart of me to do. Now, so this is actually Prime 1 and this were actually my first Metroid titles. And honestly, if it wasn't for Dread, Fusion would have been actually my favorite. Because while I like Super, just the overall feel of Fusion, I just like it better. Now each sector is the same. They each have a navigation, save room, recharge room in that order. Atmospheric stabilizers online, but many X have already made it to the other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2 TRO, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X have entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in TRO now. Samus, get over there. We have to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. Also, this is the first time where we really have Samus with a inner monologue. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus. It's an X mimicking you. I've named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest warrior right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You cannot face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You're still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. The objective clear? Yes. Keep an eye out for the SAX. Gonna be a superhero room? Nope. Yeah, I'm not losing HP that way. I need the high jump for that. The caterpillar's running around. It's a bomb block. Now we have access to level 1 hatches. Blue doors are now open. Oh well. Bomb data downloaded. Morph into a ball and press B. You can tell someone was over here. You just actually see Samus's breathing sprite start to pulsate as if she were breathing. There we go. Come on. Oh, I keep on getting distracted. Actually, now I got bombs, I can go here. Or not. I forget where to go. Never mind, I found the way to go. Boss time! And time for Cork X! This one is high jump. What you gotta do is you gotta shoot missiles up his butt. He goes up. Here's breaking his spine. He's so tiny! I'm such a small window. There we go! High jump and jump ball abilities recovered. We now have increased jump height. Whee! Which is very dramatic. And now the bugs have hardened up. Which is concerning. There's no dot, so no hidden item. This requires power bomb. Yep. Yes, our friend was here. Now this scared me as a kid, that area. Look, the changing. Metamorphosis. And there we go, we got another missile tank. Unfortunately, that nice blue caterpillar is gone, which had the red X in it. I don't think this is the right way. But at the same time, like, my path is blocked by power bomb block. Yeah, no, this is I'm going the wrong way. Oh, which was the I went before? Oh yeah, it's this way because now with the bugs being crystallized, whatever. I should be getting my 4th energy tank here soon. Missile tank. That's another missile tank. I'm nearly dead. Releasing the security clock may have been a bad idea. The SAS has invaded the water environment in Sector 4, AQA. Several thousand X. With the blue hatches active, the SAS slipped in easily. The creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now head for Sector 4. Panic! The SAX. An enemy with my strongest abilities. But does it have reason? Probably not. The killing machine. My current state, I can't face it head on. The SAX is me. Heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. Blue! I knew the X was powerful and destructive, but still. This seems to be purposeful. Certainly can't rule out the possibility that SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially the SAX. But I digress. This sector is home to a very large creature, researchers called Ceres. It's capable of moving and attacking at ultra-high speed. The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributable to Ceres. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has returned often to the breeding tank here. Natural behavior must be to go back to its must be to go back periodically. Valuable specimen, but you've been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? Sorry about that, just frog in my throat. Still already at 65 missiles, that's insane. So the balloons, I need the fusion missile to freeze. Gold crab. Not missile tank. Big fish. I'm gonna save here just to be safe. That's when I got my 4th Angie tank. Not still. It just also goes to show the contrasting elements of Metroid between Prime and Fusion. Fusion's all about survival, while Prime's all about exploring. Saving first. Time for boss. There is Ceres's corpse. Ow. Alright. The veterans of the series recognize this as the Speed Booster. Damn it. He's dying. He's almost dead. Speed boost to power regained. Run until speed boost begins. Now we actually gain 2 powers here. The speed booster and the side grade The Shine Spark. We are saving. Ah, shit. I could have gone slightly better. No, I remember the speed booster looking a lot faster. Maybe that might just be because I'm used to things reacting differently. Ow. Missile tank. Oh, I need Power Bomb for that. Damn it. Oh well. That's not gonna be gone for a while. I'm actually making really good time in just about under an hour. I'm already making back into the amount of progress story-wise, and possibly even more in terms of item completion than I was in the initial file. I'm actually proud of myself on that. So Ceres had been infected by X2. Well, as a result, you recovered another ability. At this rate, you may be able to face the SAX yet. That's still a ways off. HQ has more support data. This time it's missile upgrade data. Desperately need this, but the data room here is sealed with a level 4 lock, a high security level. Let's avoid opening sensitive areas unless it's necessary. Also, the route to the data center in Sector 2 is blocked by still more SAX activity. And know a deliberate activity pattern as if it's blocking your recovery intentionally. Samus, it looks like your best option for this download is in Sector 3 PYR. We'll find the PYR data room on your map after using a navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Now head for Sector 3 PYR. So I'm just checking something real quick. Thankfully, X have not invaded this area yet. The data room here is sealed by another security hatch. In order to download, you must find the security room here and activate level 2 hatches. You may allow the SAX and X parasites into the area, but we're left with no choice. Your recovery is our main goal. The data room is here. As I explained, security rooms cannot be shown on the map. Be careful, Samus. You'll see very violent organisms here. And avoid the ultra-heated areas. Your suit can't take such high temperatures yet. We're working on it. But we are working on it. Level 2 hatches are green. Release the lock and proceed to the data room for download. Super missile data is ready. Your firepower will triple. Is your objective clear? First activate green hatches, then go to the data room. There are no ultra-heated areas on this route. So if you enter one, return back if you enter one. Alright. Wait. Nope. I'm like, that's gotta be a thing. Nope, it's not. Computer room. Computer room. Room? We did it! And now the XR here and thriving. Alright. Now we can't bust that open yet because that requires super missiles. Oh no, I remember now. Aha! There we go. There we go. Something's angry. Really angry. But now we can do this. I don't know why, but I still seem to remember having at least 5 tanks right now. Oh well. How do I get that to trigger? Oh, there we go. There we go. Here we go. I need screw attack. There's number 5. Recharge. 95 missiles already. Christ, what was that? Double digits. There's a there's a lot of missiles in this game. Like a lot. I see that you encountered a rogue security robot. You may destroy it if you meet it again. Your safety is vital, but as to your brief, level 2 security locks are released. So sectors 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. They are much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5 ARC is sub-zero. It's still susceptible to the cold from the vaccine side effects. This will take damage if you even set foot in there. Avoid Sector 5 for now. In the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but the X have destroyed all the data rooms you have used so far. I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. You have to use the data room in the night habitat, Sector 6, NOC. Go to Sector 6 and activate a navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Tread lightly, Samus. You're the only one who can do this. The X may be much more dangerous than we know. Ooh! Dark dealings. Does Samus suspect anything? No, I don't think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Affirmative. Out. No monologue this time? Yeah, and just under an hour 40, I already remade my progress that I made from the initial file. The various suit data is here from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to a data room, but there's a problem. The X from the Sub-Zero sector ARC are in Sector 6, and they've been changed by the cold. If you absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. Seems like a deliberate tactic. Once you download the various suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. The NOC data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X. You're being to stun them in order to get by. Is your objective clear? Be careful. They are hunting you actively now, Samus. And this area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. Now, basically, to run it down, I can basically describe Fusion as my Super Metroid. Wormies! Nope, gotta go in from the other side. Pardon me. Aha! There we go. We now have 100 missiles. Now it'll only get darker from here. Like bootleg Metroids. Ow, ow. Fuck. Ow. And no, I'm not dealing with this room yet. Ow. Oh shit. First death. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I meant that they hurt. They hurt. Ah, they're hanging blocks now, too. I forgot about that. I wasn't even... Come on. Ow. Bastards. Oh, come on! This is a healing checkpoint, I know it. You gotta give me something to work with. Especially in an area like this where I can take... I think, honestly, that's I think that's close to 75 damage right there. I'm going to restock on energy, then we get the barrier suit. That's good enough for a save. I have all 5 currently full. There we go. Awesome, we get number 6. Aha! Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this instance. It didn't do as much damage as I thought it would, but still hurt. Oh fuck! I am rewinding that. That was just rude. But yeah, no, that just shows how strong the SAX is. So I will not be using restore points, as I can just use the rewind feature. But I will be refraining from doing so as much as possible, as I want this to be more of a organic playthrough, if you will. And now, oh no! It ate my data! Get back here, you thief! Welcome to the boss. Yeah, okay, so I do have to use my charge shot. Bye, you jerk. And now we get the ugly colors. But hey, now we can actually withstand extreme temperatures. But now we get the lime green suit, which honestly does not look all that great. Hi, puffers. But now the blue axe heal us for a lot. We can still be frozen, but we won't be taking damage from extreme temperature, which is a godsend right now. But now notice how they still think that I'm immune, that I'm susceptible to their frozen temperatures. Ha. They'll just run right into me. But now look. After a little bit, they're actually actively running from me. That's a neat little feature that I never noticed I didn't notice initially. That they actually become afraid of me again. Ironically, the blue ones are smarter than the yellow ones. Now we can enter this room. Get all the healing we need. Ah, power bombs. Tragic. Now note, the X are even starting to become aware of the items that I pick up. Buggies. Now we should be getting the wide beam soon. Next couple arcs, I believe. Or next few objectives. How'd the X download the Very Suit data? This doesn't seem to make any sense at all unless the X have the ability to process data organically. At any rate, you have the Very Suit data. Now you'll be protected from extreme temperatures. More importantly, the SAX will no longer be able to freeze you, so you can escape easier. But you're still too weak. That thing is too much for you. You currently have no way of damaging it. My simulations indicate that penetrating weapon like the plasma beam might work. Developing modification data will take the HQ some time, though. There's also a chance you might be able to restore your plasma beam by absorbing a large core X as you did with the charge beam function. As for restoring ice beam functionality, I doubt it. Current cellular makeup would eject that addition. Therefore, HQ has developed an ice missile upgrade. This will add a freezing effect to your missiles. It will help. It will help. Go to Sector 5 ARC for the download. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now get moving. You need to download the data for the Isimus upgrade, but as you might expect, the data room here is secured. Level 3 security hatches are yellow. Release the security lock and download the data as usual. And experiment with those new missiles. They will be helpful. Objective clear? You know what to do? Go to it. But on that note, we will be stopping here for tonight. I hope you all had a wonderful time. We will be rating B-Master 4114, and they're playing Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Again, I wish every single one of you a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are. And please tune in tomorrow for the continuation of our Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke. And if you want, and my controller is currently dying. But if you want to see more content like this, or just get notified simply whenever I go live in the future, please consider giving me a follow. Please consider giving me a follow. And as well, if you want to have some of these awesome emotes right here, made by my wonderful friend Arizonia, please consider subscribing. You don't need to, but if you want to support the stream and what I do, it would be a great help. But on that note, I wish every single one of you a good evening, good night. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. The rave is currently closing. And I'll see all of you next time. Later.